Okay, it's going.
Yeah.
And I'm playing with a friend, and we are on Discord also, so you can hear that. But we're not
Understood.
saying much.
Why are you on Discord at the same time playing with
If
the
we,
team? Like, are
if
you?
yeah, it's like if we are talking about some stuff that the team doesn't need to know.
Ah, I see what you're doing. You're doing sneaky stuff.
Genji behind us.
Kill Genji if we can.
All right. So you're being too slow here. They're not really contesting the choke here. So
I
you can
know.
take this
Yeah.
space for free. And the Reaper's getting impatient. And he went over there and died to the Reaper. That's mostly his fault. But take the space that you want and tell your team which way you're going. We talked about communicating
Yeah.
to your team which way to go. Your team has 3 ways to go here, okay? It can go left through hotel, straight into main, or right around the statue. Communicate which way you want them to go.
Yeah. But I think it was the one with Genji that was behind, so I didn't want to go in when.
Watch out there with it, top right.
Why?
Because then they won't follow me. Then the team won't follow me.
Tell your team to follow you.
Okay.
Who cares if Genji's
Okay.
behind?
Okay. Okay.
Like, what do you mean by like Genji's? Like, first of all, the Genji's right there. Second of
Yeah,
all,
he's
so
there,
there,
yeah.
Genji. No, he's right there. And even if the Genji is behind, all they have to do is shield next to you. Like, he's gonna be behind. There's nothing you can do about it.
Okay.
There's a flanker
that's
behind
no
you, so does that mean
problem.
you're not gonna go forward? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's just something I have stuck in my head, that if there's someone behind, they should take care of it first, and then we walk in. But then you can, like, get stalled forever, I
Let's
guess.
say that it's a Roadhog or a McCree.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can take care of the guy behind you first, sure. Genji? How the hell are you gonna take care of that?
Yeah.
You look at him and he just dashes away.
Yeah, I see that.
Ash is gone, she's gone.
So now we clearly baited our team from going main. Now we're on the right side of the statue. We have said nothing about it. The only thing with us that we know about is, I believe, Hanzo and Mercy, and our team is split because of it. You are going to understand this, okay? You have to understand this.
Yeah.
If you don't communicate which way you're going and what you intend to do, your team will be split every time. And you have no one to blame but yourself. Okay?
Yeah, I see that.
If you communicate which way you go, and you stick to that and you communicate what you're doing appropriately, and then your team is split, then you might have a chance to be a little bit upset over some things. But that's going to happen at times too. But you're always going to be split if you don't communicate it, okay?
I actually have a question to you about that. If you feel like your teammates are not doing well enough, is it best to communicate it like this, that was bad of you, or how to handle them? Like,
Good question. So how the hell do you think they're going to respond when you say that was bad of you? Oh, thank you. I wasn't aware of that. Now that I know that was bad of me, I will make it not bad of me. You think that's going to happen?
No, that's not gonna do any. Maybe constructive criticism.
It's all about how you say it, not what you say. Okay? Like, how you say it is more important than what you say in that situation. Tell your team what you need out of them. And do more isn't an answer to that. For example, hey, there's a Reaper in front of my face right now. Could you please put some arrows into the Reaper in front of my face? That would be dandy. I'll protect you with my shield. He has no shield. Just shoot this freaking Reaper for me. Thanks. Now, you don't have to say it like that, but you get the point.
Yeah, I get the point.
A better way to say it is, okay, guys, can you focus this Reaper? I'll shield you, just focus the Reaper. All right, thanks. All right, now focus on this. All right, cool, thanks. My shield's low. All right, I'm either going to take a break or I'm going to go aggressive here. Whatever you want to communicate. Just communicate that way, okay?
Yeah. I think I do it later on in this clip. I'm not 100% sure, but I have done it at least. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Reaper, no Wraith form in front of my face. He should be a free kill. Just tell your team to attack it. Don't assume they're gonna do it anyway. As I said, don't assume it.
Genji low behind.
Just tell your team what to focus on. There's a Genji here. Okay, cool. Nice kill.
Where's the Widow?
Push the hog.
Widow on the left.
Widow left.
Push the hog. The first one I heard.
Yeah.
Good.
So there's something happened. Yeah. I think I'm gonna shield the Widow here from them getting hit in the back while they go. Yeah, but I'm shielding nothing right now. I'm shielding the phone box.
Side. Reaper coming behind you. Behind. He's hacked. Wait, Reaper is hacked.
Okay, recharging shield. Oh, the Reaper teleports right in front of him. A nice work, guys. Push with me, one on payload, rest push.
Good. All right, there's a dragon coming in. What does that mean you should do? Tell you a hint, it's not bring your shield up. Exactly, push.
I do that.
So, not bad. I do like the aggression here. The problem is it's a little bit late.
Yeah.
I think that we could have done it a little bit earlier. The pin was really far away. I like the pin, but I felt like it was pretty far away. I think we could have closed the distance and pin. Same effect, just in the future, recognize, hey, there's a dragon coming in. All right,
so
let's go aggressive.
Yeah.
You don't always need the pin here either. The pin is not necessarily necessary. That seems redundant. Is not necessary. But just go aggressive here. I like it. And you win. It's exactly what you did. I like it.
Just chase them all the way. I'm with you, Sombra.
I'm with you, Sombra. I'm 10 meters behind, but I'm with you.
Okay.
To be fair, like Widow made a good shot on it.
Then I see the Reavers already. What is she? Get a little bit back. Okay, my shatter.
Big shatter. How did we miss the Reinhardt? Did you not push it to the left enough? I want to see this.
Yeah, they were split. So I actually have.
That's crazy. I thought you had him. Okay, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
like you've got to focus on the Moira first of all. But
okay.
I don't care about anyone else but the Moira. I don't care about anyone else but the Moira for the most part. So make sure at least you get the Moira. You want to get all of them if you can. They're split. It was unfortunate. I love the idea. Just I want you to make sure you get that Moira. Otherwise, you're dead. Understand that if they take this corner, which they should, they have numbers. Where do you fall back to? You have a long straightaway with no
we have
corners.
nothing to fall back to. Yeah.
And now she's Moira ulting through your shield. How do you survive?
Dead.
See the problem?
Yeah.
All right. Why did we pin?
I tried to hit the Moira, I think, and then I think, okay, there's a med pack here. Let's go for it.
I understand getting the meth pack, but this is terrible positioning on our part. Okay, terrible positioning. I don't like this pin at all.
Nice work, though.
I'm gonna charge. Get Widow top. I'm waiting for the mega med pack here.
Just pin away, man. Seriously, the longer you wait, the more trouble you're gonna be in.
I'm charging out. Charging the Moira if I can.
Oh, you almost got him. I swear, I like the pin away. But
get Ryan, he's hacked.
Good. Focus. Target focus. Just block it.
He's still just holding on my...
Yeah, way too aggressive. All you gotta do, you got the advantage. Cool, you got the Reinhardt. They've got nothing else. Just literally put your shield up and let your team kill them. Okay?
Did I try to kill him there? I probably did, yeah. I did.
Reaper coming for you, Moira behind.
Really good, guys. Let's go. Genji, no defect. I don't know, sleep. That's.
We should know about that.
Yeah.
You should know that, and even if you try to react to it, you're too close to him. So yeah, it's we lost this fight simply for that one reason. Every time you pin, I feel like you don't really pin where they're going to be. You just pin in their general direction.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to understand where they are, where they're going, and lead them like a projectile. You are a projectile when you pin. But I feel like you just don't aim.
Reset.
It's not a big deal. Like, you're dead there anyway. But you could have your shatter now.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, every bit counts. I really have my shadow.
Someone needs to get the payload.
Wanna charge the Rhine if possible?
Did you hear that sound behind you? Be careful. Though.
Yeah, I said Reaper, yeah.
That was well done. I think it was lucky though. I don't want to say it, but I think it's true.
I went for the Rhine.
You had so many opportunities to shatter here while you're getting Moira ulted. Why would we not use any of it? We have an advantage. Okay, let me explain something to you. Okay, when you have an advantage, pushing slow is okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't try to push too hard into a Moira ult, expecting you somehow to out DPS it. He's getting healed for 140 health per second.
That's not...
You're getting damage at 70 per second. You're doing 75 damage per second.
I want
see the math here?
Never kill him, yeah.
Big shatter, like it. I wanted it a little bit earlier, but I like this.
I think I have a main thing that I recognize the situation that I'm in a bit like I have 5 seconds delay on recognizing a good situation for us. Yeah.
And what this is called situational awareness lag. And that's normal. Most people have it. And you want to minimize that lag as you get more experience, as you take more chances, as you learn more of what you can do, and if you learn more of what the tendency of the enemy team is. That was a good fire strike.
Nice kill, nice kill.
Why did we eat that one, though?
Oh, I have shield this down.
Good job saving him. Good counter pin. I like it.
Good right. And,
everything was good, except for the fact that Reaper came up from behind us and our team wasn't taking care of it. So everything else was good. You protected the Sombra. You blocked the pin. You're going to block the shatter. You had enough shield to try to block it. It was difficult. I'm not unhappy with how you played this at all. Although you lost, it wasn't your fault.
Okay. Reaper very low. Okay, get back some.
Now, one thing I don't see is you pressing tab between every fight. There you are. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have EMP here. Okay. We have EMP, and that's about it. So we can go aggressive with the EMP. Let's see if you talk about their ultimates at all.
If we talk.
If you talk about their ults.
Okay. I think I do actually. That's.
So
Yeah,
this is a big EMP. The problem is we're not going aggressive yet. We want to go aggressive and then she EMPs here, as opposed to EMP and then going aggressive. That makes sense?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And she doesn't get the Reaper. She get 5 out of 6. We didn't think about the Reaper ultimate.
Yeah.
And we just pin and die, and everyone else dies. So did we talk about their ultimates? You said yes, I say no.
Yeah.
If we did, we wouldn't be surprised by this, right? And if we weren't surprised by this, we would have blocked this and had it counter it for it, right?
Yeah.
See how important that is?
Yeah, it's like really important.
It's the reason why you lost this fight.
No more. We can't win.
It's the only reason you lost this fight. It was a huge EMP.
Yeah, there's no way around it. I think basically I only keep count of their Rhine at the moment, like their Rhine ult.
Ryan's good, but you want to try to keep track of whatever all of them if you can, and it's something you have to build up to, because otherwise, cool, you keep track of the Ryan, you still got shattered that one time, so it's not exactly keeping track of the Ryan perfectly, but. What happens when they come with Nano Blade next fight? Because when's the last time they used Nano or Blade?
Yeah, they did.
So, are you going to save your Shatter for it?
Talk behind us.
If you don't know about it?
One there. Yeah, but I think it's hard to hit Genji with the Shatter though.
I mean, it's not like 100%, but it's literally one of the only counters to it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, then I have to do it.
You wait. First of all, you be around where he is going to likely engage on. He's not going to engage on you. So if you're separated from your team, then you're not going to be in a great place to shatter. Then you wait for him to dash into your team, okay?
Yeah.
And then you shatter right as he dashes toward them, as close to him as possible, because that way it doesn't take a long time for your shatter to reach him.
Reaper behind us, top left.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Huge hack. Was that a hack? Or was it a stun? What was it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We lost. But we just played too passive. We didn't have a plan. We didn't talk about anything. We just we put our shield up and hoped our team would kill everybody.
Yeah, it's the thing is when they say someone is there, I can't correct that mistake now. But the thing was that when they say someone is behind, I just go back and wait for the team to deal with it. But I should just say stay with me and come forward or something like that.
I'm not saying you should stay forward all the time.
No,
I'm saying you have to understand what that threat is and what you can do to help with that threat, or what you can do to ignore that threat, depending on the situation. It's okay to say, hey, the Reaper over here, okay, let's deal with it. Okay, I'll protect you while you deal with it. That's okay. The problem is, can they deal with it? If Reaper's on high ground, how do you deal with it? You killed your Hanzo. You can't deal with it.
Oh, okay.
So building your shield up just allows them to push onto you, the rest of the team. Think to yourself, how are they going to deal with it? Make sense?
Yeah, it's tough though, I think.
It is tough. It's tough.
Okay. Yeah, then I know what to do.
But you can't let their front line do this to you. And you just be the beta.
Definitely has shadow now, I've watched. Nice hack.
Huge shatter. I like it. I like it a lot. Only thing I didn't like was that you decided to jump on the payload for some stupid reason. Understand that when you do that, your shield's off the ground. you block the AoE effect of his ultimate from Doomfist. Yeah. Unless you're just, for some reason, jump up on the payload, and then it goes underneath your shield. Make sense?
What did you say last part? I didn't get. Again, come again. Okay. You said when I'm on the payload, I don't block.
Your shield. Look at your shield right now. It goes in the ground, right? Yeah. So any sort of ground effect, like Reinhardt Shatter or Doomfist's ultimate, gets blocked by it because it runs into your shield and stops.
Yeah.
If you jump into the air on top of the payload, your shield is not on the ground anymore. It doesn't connect to it.
Yeah, okay.
So the ground effect goes underneath your shield and hits people behind you.
Oh, I think I know. But it's because I want to jump wherever the Doom is. Like jump down on the right side.
Why jump? All you gotta do is turn your shield to him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Be careful about that. If that was a shatter, everyone behind you would be shattered.
Yeah.
I hate this pin. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Why do I hate it?
Yeah, it's the general direction pin, and now my positioning is fucked.
Yeah, like it's nowhere near the Ana, really. And look at where you are at the end of this pin.
Yeah.
You're lucky she was low enough that she died to it, but still. You've got no shield. You're in a bad position.
Why not?
And if you were in a better position, you'd be able to block that shatter 100%. You blocked it for yourself. You get a good reaction there. But you didn't block it for your team. That Reaper has an ultimate. That needs to die. Good job. That was better. I liked how you handled this. I liked how you handled all of that. That was much better.
He just went ham on me, the Reaper there.
Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Also, one thing I stumbled upon, I think, do you remember the last play the Bronze player made on Eichenwald? Where there was like, where I just charged in and slide off the payload and then my team saved me. Yeah, but there's something with the, I think there's something when I get like saved out of a really bad position or something like that by my team, I play worse the next time. I think it has something to do with the when I know there's someone who's playing better than me, I get like I tend to sabotage my own gameplay in a way. It's like I've googled it a bit. It's like the imposter syndrome. It's called that, and it should be rather common. But I don't know if you've heard of that.
I'm very familiar with it.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's the case for it. I don't know if that's a good example of it. Basically.
It's also when I play with better players, I just tend to play like way worse, like doing bad shatters and stuff, like than I normally do when they're on my team.
Are you trying to do too much, or are you trying to do too little? Probably trying to do too much, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to do, but it's like I miss my shatters like totally. I think, okay, now is a good time to shatter, but I do like 4 bad shatters in a row or something like that, but I never do that normally.
I'd have to see the situations of what you're trying to do, that like the cues you're picking up to be able to use those shatters to know for certain. It could be you're trying to do too much. It could be that you feel like you need to step up your game to impress the people that you're with, and to prove that you belong with them.
Oh yeah, there could be like different situations about it, but I think maybe it could. My thought pattern could be something like that. That I think, okay, they can carry me or something like that. I don't know.
If you think that they can carry you, then you'd be doing too little. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you'd be missing your shatters very often. I'd have to see exactly what you're doing and how you're playing there to be certain about it.
I haven't got any replay of it, I think. But, yeah. I'll try to catch it when I get a smurf or something. It was, even though it was like, it was one of my friend who had like a good Genji player. I think he was like GM or something when we played with him, but I just played straight up bad. Like there was nothing I could like to play good, even though I tried really hard. It just did.
I'd have to see exactly what was going on.
Okay.
Now in this situation, tell your team to focus as much as you can on what you want here. Like, you can't do anything with the Roadhog. Roadhog being over there and he getting hooked, that's completely up to him. If he dies, he dies. Make sure that you put some pressure on this Reinhardt here, okay? Do not let him just walk up to you for free. Put some pressure, put some swings. Use the corner and use the statue, either corner, to be able to use his cover. But make sure you put pressure on him. You have a real bad habit of just putting your shield up and letting people walk to you. Seriously. You have a real bad habit of just putting your shield up and letting people walk to you. You can't let that happen. Get some swings on them. Like this. Okay, cool. This is what you need to do here. First of all, he's pinning in. Stop shielding. Understood? Stop shielding. He pins in, you stop shielding, you jump away. You let him get behind you. Then you do the thing where you put your shield up and act as the bouncer. This is a free kill on the Reinhardt. You do not turn around and counterpin him. You do not turn around and swing at him. You just close the door on him with your shield so the rest of his team can't do anything. That makes sense? Now, you got bumped out of the way because you chose to keep your shield up, which is a problem.
Do you get more bump when you have your shield up?
You move much more slowly when you have your shield up.
Okay.
Bring your shield down, jump out of the way. You will not be bumped like a piñata here. Then you can close the door a lot easier. But unfortunately, you chose not to. He busted your door off the hinge, and now you're over here. What is this?
There's someone shooting on my right.
Why are we pinning like a car? Okay, we got Z desynced. Hold on.
Yeah, I think I'm charging the Ryan right.
You're nowhere near that Ryan, and I told you not to counterpin the Ryan. Watch it one more time here. He charges in.
I'm charging now.
Terrible pin charge. He got hooked, so that's one of the reasons why. But still,
I should just smash him.
Yeah, like just swing at him in the middle. It's not a big deal. I didn't recognize the hook. I got desynced there, but the biggest thing is to dodge the pin. Don't get booped away. You have that under your control by not shielding, and then shut the door on him, and then let your team deal with him. Now we have shield advantage and a res. We use our shield advantage.
Let's see this down.
Good communication.
Careful with aggression.
I like it. Now go to the door. Now you can take the space back. Now you can bring it back. You're playing a little bit passive here. That's okay, but I like to play a little more aggressive here.
Like, careful. I should not have flashed. It was
it's
so
not
obvious.
It's okay. Happens. Cool. Another dragon we just sat on our butt on. I'm not saying we should int if they have a dragon, but I'm saying maybe we can put a little bit more aggression and see what's going on there.
I've shared that. Just move on them.
That is the weakest, most passive I have shatter I have ever heard. I felt like you were afraid of like waking up your neighbor or something.
No, I'm not.
I would not have heard that if I was playing your game. I'd be like, wait, what? There's a voice in my ear. What was that?
I have actually practiced
Big shatter, love it. No pin, no pin, no pin, no pin, no pin. Where do you end up at the end of this pin?
I end up at the door, but they are all dead, so yeah.
They are all dead. Don't get me wrong. That's fine.
But
I don't care.
Awkward. Yeah.
I don't care. It's a bad habit. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's check the ball. Let's check this.
There's a Reaper right there.
Let's go back. Go back. They have some odds now, but we have Sen on. Play safe.
Reaper top.
So because they're all dead, you're probably not going to get punished. But I don't want you to get in the habit of I shatter, I pin. I want you to break that habit.
Yeah.
I know you do. 90% of Reinhardt's do. It's a really bad habit.
Instead,
I want you to shatter and swing your fire strike. The only time you would ever pin is if there's someone that you need dead before they get up 100%, and you can pin them in a way that doesn't send you to China.
Yeah.
But so far, you're doing pretty good.
And that's why the title.
Here's something behind.
Roadhog.
That's a little bit unlucky, but that's okay.
This is not your time.
Good job.
Roadhog.
Man, all right, you didn't do much, but you didn't have to do much.
No. It was just yeah. The Rhine counter pin was the shielding. Was fine.
You're doing much better than last time. I don't know what you're complaining about. How are you? This is a good game.
Yeah, it is. It is a very good game. Yeah.
All right, you saw what we messed up here. Okay, we fire struck and they hooked. Now, part of it is either that was a really good hook by the Roadhog. Give him credit. That was a really good hook by the Roadhog.
Yeah. It's like he was waiting for it. It's like
yeah. I'm not even that mad of it. As you go up in rank, you should expect Roadhogs to be able to take advantage of this. At Plat, I would not expect this to happen most of the time, but still, it's a good habit to get into. Respect the Roadhog hook. Respect the Ana sleep dart. Respect the Ana grenade. When you throw a fire strike and you're close to one of those things, respect them because they can screw you over. This is a good learning lesson for as you get better. But for the most part, that was a good play by Roadhog. Good job.
Get Ryan.
Oh, this is over.
Okay, they have the point. Get out of there, guys. There's one behind you, Hart. Reaper behind you.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Just go far behind. Far back, I mean. Just poke them a little bit. Oh, we got a kill. You can go on them.
I gained it. That's it.
Communicate it. Nice block.
Yeah, I knew he had it there.
Huge block. That was great.
He telegraphed it, bro. He telegraphed.
Yeah, he did. Nice. Well done. Let's go ham now. No, that's bad.
I can't rest, I have cooldown.
You gotta work on your pins, man. That's your weakest part by
Get
far.
that hop. Get that. Okay. Okay. We can do the next fight without waiting for anyone.
Top, Genji.
Get right.
Ryan is spotted. Ryan is spotted.
Lie down.
I like that one. Okay. I said work on your pins and you fixed it. Good
I
job.
fixed it. We to reach
That was
out.
terrible, stupid positioning by their Reinhardt, but we punished it. Here's my question. Why is it that we're able to kill the Reinhardt for free like this, and then you back off like a wuss every single time?
I think it's something to do with the trust of my team following up. But I'm
Well, it's
not sure. It's stupid.
handicapping you.
Yeah.
It's handicapping you hardcore. Do you have any idea how big of an advantage it is to have a shield advantage?
Yeah, with 2,000 on it almost. Yeah. I think.
Imagine trying to push into Eichenwald from attack. They have a Reinhardt, and you have Roadhog as your only tank.
Yeah.
That is what they're facing right now, okay?
But I think I might do some aggression. I'm not sure.
But you've already backed off.
Yeah.
It's like every step you back up is 2 steps you lost by going forward. That makes sense?
Yeah. It's like double up when I do that.
Because if you
Double
take
up
a step
in
backwards, you could have took a step forward instead. And you're 2 steps away of where you could have been. So if you get this, recognize it, push aggressive. Now I'm not saying super aggressive, but just bring after this pin, bring up your shield, press W if you need to, and let your team punish this hog. Push them. They've got no cover on first point, right? What cover do they have?
I think I do something, but it's
Yeah, hopefully. Let's see here.
Reaper
Nope.
behind, watch out, on the left.
not really. Get back, guys. Get full power back. Full power back. Full power back.
Man, we lost this fight!
Yeah.
We kill their Reinhardt immediately, and we lose the fight.
It's weird.
It's not weird. It's you
stupid.
see why?
Yeah, I
It's
see
because
why.
we played like wusses and let them come in on top of us. Now, yes, they did use like Reaper ult
But we
but
could have
still.
killed the hog just.
and Hog ult. Just go aggressive on him. Focus on him. Tell them what to kill. Don't let them get space. Space gives them opportunities. Understood? Don't give them the opportunities. Especially when they haven't earned it. What are you afraid of? A single hog? They've got no Reinhardt. You have Reaper Hanzo behind you.
Yeah. We go, yeah.
And Hog.
Get back, Sam.
You have so much frontline pressure with your team. Reaper, Hog, Hanzo. Good retreat. Why are you running away from him? We're basically close to a full health Reinhardt. We run into a Genji who has no dash. We take the Mega away from him. We hit him once, and then we just run away from him.
I think it's. Yeah, now I say it again, but I think it's the latency between. Like, I think I go for him, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm go
You
wrong.
have to understand when a gift lands into your lap,
Yeah.
don't push it away. Recognize the difference between a gift and a ticking time bomb. One you push away, and one you open up immediately before someone else takes it and opens up for themselves. Or it runs away.
Okay.
It's your recognition of whether it's a ticking time bomb or a gift. That's the problem.
Okay. Yeah.
And you have a problem of thinking anything that falls into your lap is a bomb. And then you recognize, oh wait, no, that was actually a gift. Give that back to me, but it's too late.
Give that back to me. It's too late. Yeah, I see that.
That's what's going on.
Get the Genji.
You also like put no effort into dodging fire strikes. I just think you're a fan of spicy food. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Go.
You're inside, though. You're inside.
I love the shatter. I freaking love this shatter. I was really worried about this pin though. This pin gets you killed
long
7 times out of 10. So I was a little worried about that, but I love the shatter.
I think it was I needed to touch the payload. That was why I pinned. Else they would have gotten.
Yes, I understand you needed to touch the payload. The problem was that you're too far away, so you need to make sure that and if you're going to go for the pin the payload, not behind the payload, so we can get some so you can get some support.
Support, yeah.
As well as be able to block this shatter. Although we shattered well. Come on, man. And now had a good. We were behind the enemy team. They were open to our shatter. They had a trans, and they got more value out of it simply because we were out of position to block their shatter. Because of our pin, not on the payload, but behind the payload.
That is not over.
Go again, guys.
Nice. Okay, now we use shield advantage. Tell your team what to focus on. We lost our Mercy. They lost their Rhine. We have shield advantage. Use it.
Beep on me. I have no more shield.
So tell your team what to focus on, okay? Reaper on me. Does that mean you want me to focus on Reaper? Does it mean that there's a Reaper on you? Does it mean that you're giving a piggyback ride? Make sure to communicate it, okay?
Yeah.
What you want them to do about it.
Kill Reaper. I'll go to the left.
Give your shield a rest. We've had low shield for the last 5 seconds. Yet we're still trying to pretend we have full shield.
Okay, let's go on then.
Roadhog is coming left side.
You can't... Again, Anna there. Respect her. Just like Hog. If that was a Hog there, would you have your shield down?
No.
Exactly. Neither should be Anna, okay? And your body gets thrown to the molten lava. I'm not even mad when that happens. It just entertains me.
I'll go hammer.
So yeah, we lost this fight simply because of we went a little bit too aggressive there, and we got stuck by the Anna. Now the big difference is this: why was it too aggressive? 1, Anna was there on your left, and we did not respect her. 2, we pushed the corner before our team was able to push with us. Watch it one more time.
I'll go to the left. Okay, let's go on then.
So we tell you let's go on them. Cool, that's great. I like it. Good focus, good aggression. Where is this square? So where do you think your DPS is going to be? Your damage.
They're going maybe in horseshoe, or they're going.
They're on payload. They're all in the payload.
Okay.
You have to recognize that.
Okay.
And then once we're here, where's their line of sight if they're on payload?
Yeah, then they can't see them. They can't see the enemy.
And then how many enemies do we see?
We see 3, 4.
4. And the sleep here, we're done so.
I can do.
And look where all your teammates are, still on the payload. See?
Wow, they got. Okay, yeah.
You need to recognize that. If you had just now, imagine if you just kept your shield up, or you just didn't push them too hard around this corner. You did not push them around the corner. You held this side of it, this open area.
Yeah.
You keep 3 people, possibly 4, from joining the fight. Their team doesn't have to worry about. Make sense?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Get back, guys. I'll go hammer. Stop.
We are ball now, boys.
Yeah. I have actually learned to play ball a little bit, but not much in this. I have got it.
All you gotta do is spin the win.
Yeah.
Look at this skill. Look at this skill. What you gonna do about this? Can't stop this. You can't blade this. Oh yeah, you can.
Just get on payload. It's only half a meter.
Guess who's back? Oh no, no. Now he's back. There we go. Give me that. Give me the shields. Give me the shields. Where are my shields? Where? Why do I have no shields? There it is. Yeah, spin the win. Give me those mines. Yeah, mine time. No mines? No shields, no mines? Why no mines? Why no shields?
I don't know. I'm not used to this yet.
You hoping that you waiting for next fight?
No.
I mean, I'm not saying the mines and the shields would have been the difference there, but it could have been.
Yeah,
we got a couple
I think
kills,
it
man.
was.
We had a couple kills.
Complete. Score 3-3.
Did they get it?
Yep.
What?
So far, the biggest things I see are recognition of gifts and bombs. Literally something a term I made up, but you get the point. It's
I get
recognition
it.
of being able of what you should be doing in different situations, whether this is a good situation or a bad situation to embrace or to reject. Using our shield advantage when we have it, being aggressive when we can, and recognizing when we shouldn't be aggressive. So the biggest thing is knowing when to be aggressive and not to be aggressive. I want you to look over your videos. Like, even when we don't have lessons, I want you to look over it. And I want you to look for opportunities where you could be aggressive, that you didn't, and why you weren't. Figure out why you weren't. Figure out what you were thinking in that moment, okay?
Yeah.
And figure out what you did to sort of what was wrong in your logic that made you jump to that wrong conclusion. Okay? And think of times where you were aggressive, but you shouldn't have been because you weren't respecting something, because you weren't aware of where your team was, because you didn't know how much shield health you had, and be aware of those factors more so. Make sense?
Yeah, it's a lot of okay. Yeah, okay. It's going over my videos. Yeah, I see that.
Going over your videos and figuring out, asking yourself, what was I thinking that made me misjudge this decision? Make sense?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
How?
Prepare your defense.
C9 maybe?
Select your hero.
I mean, I was on fucking point. Oh, I got knocked up. Fuck my life.
We can do this, guys.
Justice will be done.
Attackers incoming. incoming in 30 seconds.
And I have another question also. Actually, why is the weekends? I seem to have to struggle more in the weekends. My elo goes like up in doing the normal days, and then in the weekends it goes down for some reason.
Okay,
Really weird.
It's possible that that's just a coincidence. Unless you have a really large sample size, you know,
okay,
like 10 to 20 games is not a pattern. So remember that. That said, it could be something going on in the weekends in the region that you play on that have different play styles. I don't know. If you honestly feel like it's consistently poor, then you can try to, you know, change when you play if you have that option. But I haven't seen. I get technically the kids are no longer in school.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that could be a reason. But it shouldn't be a big difference. I've never seen a big difference in.
Okay, then it's probably just something I've gotten used to, and then I believe that it's harder for me, and then I don't play as well.
I believe a lot of things that happen, you try to put causation with things that aren't necessarily causation. I think sometimes you look for simple answers and patterns and correlation that isn't necessarily going to be there. So be careful about confirmation bias in that regards, okay?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Damage increase.
Let me answer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend.
Well, that's a huge fire strike. Oh, that's 40% charge.
Cut 37%.
Not again! Not again!
The roadblock is discorded.
You got greedy. It's like, man, I got a fire strike. I'm going to do it again.
I'm gonna do it again. Yeah.
I heard. You know it. I know it. I know what was going on there.
I switched to
Sheet
line.
down.
Oh, we got
I have Reaper on me.
I don't care how much ult charge you have. You ain't gonna get 100%. If your shield breaks before you get 60%, you're still losing the fight. So be careful about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, they're pushing hard.
Okay, that's a dead hog.
The Ryan
This is better. Okay, that works too. We're gonna have ult now for next fight. Wait, die already. Thank you.
I've shut up.
All right, cool. You have a win condition for next fight. You should have the first ultimate in the game. What is the most powerful ultimate in the entire Overwatch? The first ultimate of the game.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because no one else has ultimates to counter it. So try to set up to a place where you win this next fight with a shatter. Okay? I don't think they'll expect it.
No, I
They've
don't.
been going up.
Wait, where are they? Should be main.
Do mind going
Nice.
high ground shoulder? There's nothing that can touch it.
That guy just got freaking kidnapped. It's not your fault, but you know, trade for trade, that's still okay. Like they got 12 seconds left.
10 seconds.
That was a free shatter.
Yeah.
That was a free shatter. That was a gift. It landed in your lap,
gift,
and you're like,
no,
you shoved it away. Like I don't want it. I don't want it.
Now I want it back.
Still a gift. Left side shatter. Are we gonna use it? Left side shatter. Free. Like you ever see a team split like this? It's like gift on the left side, right side. I don't care. You can't do anything to me. Left side. Let's see if you do it.
roadblock discorded.
Nope. Nope.
Switch to Ryan. Switch to Ryan.
You had 2 gifts. You just shoved them away. 2 gifts.
Nice.
Good pin, but we're gonna die for it. Hit tab if you can between fights to see how close you are with these ultimates. If he gets nano boosted and you take pin too far away but you're close to the trans.
Yeah, then let's just stay.
Just chill until trans is ready. Trans beats this. We should still win this, maybe. Oh yeah, let's go. Nope, no, that's a bag shatter. That's a bad ultimate. That's good. Nope. That's... Let's try to save your mercy, but too late.
Like really.
The shatters, and the repositioning when we had their support ult or our support ults. That was happened there. If we shatter in either situation, we win. If we wait for our trans, we win. Really unlucky.
Yeah.
One was unlucky. The other one was just missing out on the gifts.
Got there.
Back into the fray.
Alright, move up, guys. Okay, go back.
Objective lost.
Go back, soldier.
Hey, we helped him.
Yeah.
Don't let him get free shield damage.
Yeah, but the soldier's going like he's going. I don't know what he's doing.
He's going for it because you're shielding. He's like, well, if you're gonna shield, I might as well use it. Make sense? Now, if we're gonna be actually doing damage on them, take this corner and then shield. Okay.
Okay.
Like I'm okay with like this shield advantage here, but try to
Okay,
take the
let's
corner
go.
if you can. Good. Good advantage.
Behind now.
Or mercy.
Reaper's still behind, guys.
Out in okay. Tell your team what you're gonna do in here. Pushing Reaper inside pub. Tell us that we know what we're doing so that we don't like where our Reinhardt go. Make sense?
Yeah.
Group up and
I heard you like pubs. Let me just make sure you stay in here.
I nearly have
Well, that was an episode of Cheers.
Still kicking.
Let's go contest maybe.
Yeah, I think I only know the Danish name for that.
This maybe no.
Huge shatter. They capped that?
He's behind, right?
Behind machine.
That cap was huge. Because they capped that, they have respawns potentially. But I think you still win this probably.
Yeah.
Overtime spawns, I think, is the reason why. Give me another shatter! Come on, give it to me! Here it is, shatter! A victory shatter. Alright, so overall, recognizing those gifts again. Communicating what you're doing, okay? Making sure that you understand what space you take before you bring up your shield's important. Recognizing shield advantage, you did a little bit better job of that. Be careful with your pins. Like, seriously, be careful with them. Remember, where you end up is more important than what you pin. But shield management was a little bit better. Your target focus, it was there at times, but it was inconsistent. Okay?
Yeah.
Target
okay.
focus was inconsistent.
More of that, yeah.
I would say your target focus was there about 30% of the time.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, 30% is better than what it was, but
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah.
It's not near where it should be.
I can do more of that, yeah. I actually did more of that when we talked last session, but yeah.
Good. But overall, gifts and bombs. Recognize them. And recognizing them quickly. That awareness is holding you back. Really, it is.
Okay, so gift and bombs till next time, and then there's some other stuff as well.
And improve your target focus even further, okay?
Gift and bombs and improve target focus. Okay.
All right. Any questions?
That's it. I just, two focus points I think is good.
Yeah.
Then else just gets to
If you need a third, ult tracking.
ult tracking. All right.
But that's third compared to the first two, okay?
Okay.
All right, man.
Got it.
All right. You know what to do? Let me know how it goes, okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I will see you.
Yeah, see ya. Thanks for the lesson.
My pleasure. Take care, man.
Yeah. Bye-bye.